You better hit that subscribe button.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and YouTube? I'm Freddy Fuego, Flaming Hot Entertainment, multiplatgametrap.com. Today I'm going to be bringing you another PlayStation Vita video, and this time I'm going to be talking about the launch bundle that's going to be coming out for it. And I just wanted to show you a side-by-side comparison and get a little bit closer to the camera this time. It is thicker than the PSP 3000 and the PSP 2000 and the PSP 1000 because they're all the same exact size. It's just they got different weight to them, and you see so it is bigger, but it's bigger in a good way. All right, I'm going to be talking about the launch bundle. The launch bundle has a very misleading thing. Everybody's like, oh, well, I get the launch bundle. I get the 3G service, 250 megabyte AT&T Connect Pass, and a free PSN game. Well, the thing is with the free PSN game, you only get it after the first month of the usage is used, and you pay for your second month's. So once you pay for your actual first month payment of the AT&T Connect Pass for the 3G service, then you get your PSN ID. I mean your PSN game. Sorry about all that. Then you get your free PSN game, and then they give you an 8 gig memory card, and the game might be 4 gigs. So then you're gonna use up 4 gigs of your memory card to play it. Just very misleading, and a lot of people don't even really want the 3G service. I'm just putting that out there so y'all don't feel that they're gonna bamboozle you, or you don't feel like, so you have the full truth. And if you read the fine print, I'm sure you'll understand it. It's very it's the fine print. Anyways, I wanted to go through some emails and respond to some of y'all questions that I'm having. So, hey, Josh Robertson 1, this video sucks. Appreciate it. You talk too long. Should have done it quicker. Appreciate it. Young Savage 007. Dude, it's called video editing your videos. Okay, I'm not a good editor. The lower version of the AT&T's 4G is called HSPA Plus, and that's what the Vita runs on too, 3G and HSPA Plus. Let's see. Somebody asked me if they should get the Vita or the Samsung Galaxy Tab 8.9. That's up to you, buddy. The Awesomeness 83. All right. Sonic Annihilator. If the PS Vita gets hacked or gets custom firmware, then perhaps I bet someone will make a 16:9 aspect ratio for the cameras. The camera that I record with, it is a Sony CyberShot W9, XW9 I believe, or WX9, and that comes from MTV City 2. All right. Any more questions? What I say is the PlayStation Vita is worth it. This is by Dan Skiz, a man. It's definitely worth it for the hardware. I mean, like I said, you buy a iPhone 4S. If you outright buy it, they're anywhere from $550 used all the way to $700 and $800, $900 brand new. So when you buy your PlayStation Vita, you're not contracted. You're not in a contract with anybody for 2 years. When you buy a phone and they're $200 or they're free, you're contracted to that company, your service provider, for a length of time, a year to 2 years, and that's how they make their money. So it's a subsidized phone versus you buy this and you ain't got no, contract to nobody for any length of time. Super PST tutorials. He said, great job in comparing the PSP size to the PlayStation Vita when you're sitting 20 miles away. Well, that part I just did was for you, Mr. Super PST tutorials or whatever, PS tutorials. So I showed you the PlayStation Vita up close compared to the PSP. I got bored listening to you talk. Stevo's 21. Well, you know what you could do? Turn off the video. Go to the next video. Find somebody that interests you. Okay. Do you need a memory card to play the game on a US Vita? I don't know. He was thinking of USA region or whatever. And this is by the Swordsman. The Swordsman, yes. To play games, yes. Consider the memory card the PlayStation Vita's hard drive. So you need a hard drive to play the PSP or the PS3 and all that good stuff. So yes, you need the memory card. All right, I'm going to talk to you about a situation I had yesterday when I was playing the PlayStation Vita. I was in a party chat with somebody, and we went to go play on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We were playing, and all of a sudden the audio cut out. So I was like, all right, man, the audio cut out, finish the game or whatever. But the audio for the party chat was still going. So I didn't take of it something too bad. So I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna close out all the applications after this game's done, and I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on. So I did that. I closed down all the applications in there. I turned it off, and you get like a little spinning wheel when it turns off. Well, while I was doing that, I figured, all right, I'm gonna take out the game, and I'm gonna take out the memory card. And let me tell you something, it won't shut down fully completely until it needs the memory card to shut down, I guess. And it was kept on spinning. So I went online, checked it out, figured out what I did wrong. I put it back in, and then when I booted it up into the system. What is it? Not the BIOS. The system maintenance screen. You know what I'm saying, to do like rebuild database and all that stuff. And I have the video. I'm gonna put that video in right here. That is the date and time. And this has been doing this for about 6 minutes. I was playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and lost sound on it. And then it just did this. I wanted to exit out. I powered it down. And this is what it is. I've been trying to hold the power button and try to do it like a hard reset. And I'm getting nothing holding down the power button. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm not going to record this anymore. I'm just going to show you again the time. Alright, and then I'll get back to you. Bad news on my end right now. It's not a good thing. Alright, I was playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with a friend and party chats, and the sound cut out for the game, but the party chat sound was still going. So I decided to back out the game, close all the applications I had open, and turn off the system and turn it back on. Well, let me tell you, if you take out the memory card, since it's trying to read the memory card for the for like not for RAM or anything, but for like I guess for issues of knowing who, you know what I'm saying, your PSN ID or anything like that. I just read up on it. Your memory card ends up being a link to your PSN ID. All your personal information's on there. So I was trying to wait for it to reboot, but it gave me a little spinning wheel that you're gonna see in this video or before this video or whatever, before this part right here. And then I decided, all right, let me do some research, and then I looked it up on some websites and realized that I needed to put the memory card back in. And when I turned it back off and turned it on, this is what the screen that came up. And if you know about the PlayStation 3, this is the part where you rebuild your database, format the memory card, restore PS Vita system, update system software. Basically, this is the diagnostic screen of it. So I'm gonna rebuild database. Oh, this is gonna take it. No. I don't want to do that. It's gonna take a couple hours. I'm just gonna restart my PS Vita. But this is a screen that nobody really wants to see. This means it turned on and off wrong, and just to show that I'm no fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm just somebody that's concerned about other consumers invested money in a console like this. That's why I put this on here. And you know who I am, Freddy Fuego, Flaming Hot Entertainment, and that's what was going on for like 7 or 8 minutes. All right. Well, you've seen that video and you've seen what happened. Basically, that's the only problems I've had with it. It was the sound cutting out, and then I took out the memory card like a dummy and didn't let it power down right. But it went back, and you've seen the little options it gave you to rebuild the database and all that good stuff. So that's basically the only issues I've had with it, and I wanted to show y'all it. Didn't want to keep that from y'all. It kind of, it didn't make me sweat or nothing, but I was like, all right, well, I bricked it. I'm going to have to send it back. I'm going to have to make a video about it. But it wasn't bricked. It was due to the fact that it needs basically the hard drive in it. It would be like taking the hard drive out of your PS3 when you're trying to boot it up or you're trying to turn it off, like just snatching it out. So I figured I'm the one that did the error. There was nothing wrong with it, but the sound did cut out on the game. But I've had that happen on the PlayStation 3. I've had that happen on PSP games. So it's not like something that's localized to the system. But I just thought I'd let y'all know about that. Another thing I want to talk about is when you buy games, buy physical media games. Unless they're only games that are downloadable, the memory cards cost you money. And then if you're going on the PlayStation Store and you're buying a game full retail price, you're actually spending more money on the game because you're buying the game full retail price. Then you gotta pay for the storage space on the memory card. So you bought the game for $35, right, on the PlayStation Store, and then you have it. Say the game is 3 or 4 gigs, and you only have a 3 or 4 gig card, and the 3 or 4 gig card costs you $20. So you understand, you just paid $35 for the game, and then you pay $20 to put the bitch on the card. It makes no sense when you could just take your ass to fucking the GameStop or Best Buy or Walmart, all these stores where they sell it. Go get yourself the card and not have to worry about it. Don't tax yourself twice. That is a gimmick, to buy a game online and then have to put it on storage and pay for the storage as well. So you're just basically ripping yourself off. And for those of y'all that haven't talked about this issue, shame on you for not telling people how it is or not even figuring the shit out for yourself. It's really laughable that people haven't made videos like this warning the customers or potential customers of all the drawbacks. Another drawback of the PlayStation Vita: every PS Vita only allows one PSN ID. That one PSN ID, if you want to change your PSN ID, you're going to have to wipe everything off your PlayStation Vita and the memory card and then put your new PSN ID that you want to do. So it's not like the old PlayStation, the PSP, where you could just take off your ID and then just boot up another ID, you know what I'm saying? Log into your other ID. It doesn't work like that. You're going to have to wipe everything clean, basically do a factory reset on the whole system and the memory card. You're going to have to do it. You can't keep the memory card. And if somebody else had a PlayStation Vita memory card and wanted to put it in mine, it's not going to work. It's one PlayStation Vita per customer. Not like how the PSP was one PSP per household. It doesn't work that way. So for anybody that's going to have, that was thinking about putting another, flip-flopping between IDs, it ain't going to work. It's not that easy. Anyways, that's been my video. I've been your host, your favorite average gamer, Freddy Fuego, Flamin' Hot Entertainment, the people's voice. Peace, love, and hair grease. Haters keep on hating. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already to catch more videos like this. Peace, love, and well, I'm out. You need to get gaming.
Thumb up the video, fool!